What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Captain Greenboy show or channel or shit show or whatever you want to call it. I'm just sitting here chilling in my work vehicle. But go ahead and like, subscribe to this channel, you guys, and check out my content. If you like racing and, you know, drag strip and fast sports cars, you're going to like my channel. But come on here, let's have a good time. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. I'm in a good spot, too, man. Shit. What's up? What you want to talk about? I'm on here early. Early. Early bird gets the worm. So I'm trying to get all the worms I can get. Orange push-up shakes. Oh, I bet that's good. Damn, I'd like to try that. October 21st. What's going on? Welcome to the live. Doing early live, you guys. Damn, that Chevelle's running like shit. Damn. But what's going on? Captain Greenboy here. Go ahead, like, subscribe if you're new. We talk about anything you guys want to talk about on here. It doesn't matter what it is. Just trying to get to know everybody. Do these lives, you know, get a good group of people going on. But what's up, Ransom? What's going on? From Australia, cool. Never been there, man. I actually never been out of the States. I'm in America. North Carolina is where I'm at. Yep. It's great. We got good weather here. It's like fucking 85 degrees. The wind is blowing. It's really nice. Really nice. But I found me a nice shady spot to do this live. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Share it out. Tell all your friends. I also do a live at night, 10 o'clock, 6 nights a week. I just do these lives early sometimes during daytime because I'm bored. I ain't got nothing to do. Might as well just, you know, hang out with my friends. If you want to be a friend, you can. Here we're spreading love, not hate. God, it's nice. 1970 Chevelle. Wow. What's up with you, man? Let me ask you a question. You got a kangaroo as a pet? Because I'm telling you right now, if I was in Australia, I'd have a baby kangaroo. I'd have a kangaroo as a pet. It seems pretty cool. Oh, it's windy and wet and cold. Oh, that sucks. We just went through that shit for like 4 days. So maybe it's like our shit moved to where you are. I don't know. Well, that sucks. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I'd have me a baby fucking kangaroo. Why not? That'd be cool as a pet. If you walk around with a kangaroo instead of a dog, You know, how many stores would let you bring their kangaroo in the in the store? That's my question. But I'm sitting here at the Bojangles, chilling. Yeah, you probably get the same rain shit that we had. We had a lot of rain too, man. It was a lot. But they're saying that the world's in a drought, so we need it, all the rain we can get. And right now, the rivers here, man, wow, they're so low that people are driving their jeeps across them in some spots. But it's kind of crazy how the world works. But you the first person on here, bro. Usually I get him golf clap, golf clap, golf clap to ransom. What's up? What you ransom them anyway, man? You just like ransom the name, ransom, ransom. You got to be careful in here. You're like, what's the ransom? Who you ransoming him? Where's he at? Where you got him tied up at? Good old Bojangles. But you know, I like to. My content is about racing and sports cars. I like to do walk around videos of classic cars. Go to car shows, the drag strip. I like to hang out at Rockingham Drag Strip. It's a really cool place. I enjoy going there. So you will be seeing a lot of videos from drag strip. It's just your tag. That's cool. Mine's Captain Greenboy, so you know. But you know how these woke little sissy babies. Oh, he's ransom. Oh my God. Who's he got captive? Ah, you know that kind of shit. Like his tag is ransom. What the fuck? But it is a cool name. I can't say that. Cool profile name. I'm actually trying to create a character as Captain Greenboy, and you know, be a mentor for the young people. Just stay off drugs. You know, don't smoke because you know I smoke. So I tell people, I tell the kids not to smoke, not to do drugs. You know, help your parents out, be nice to people, you know, stuff like that. But you basically can talk about anything you want on here, you know, up to an extent. We're not talking about porn or, you know, politics. I don't even keep up with that shit because, you know, politics, they're going to pick who they want. It's the elite. They're going to do what they want. They run everything. It's like a little mafia. Well, not little, but it's huge. It's a huge mafia organization is what it is. And all the taxes that we pay, that's just protection money. It's no different than fucking the mafia. It's no different. I think it's actually worse because they can turn your life upside down with just a push of a button. Bloop. You know? But I'm on here, I'm chilling. Captain Greenboy is on the scene early. Go check out my content. It's really good. Like, subscribe to this channel, and check me out at night. I do a nighttime live at 10 o'clock, 6 nights a week. I didn't do it last night because I didn't really feel like myself, and I didn't want to come on here and let everybody see, you know, me upset. So the name came about from dealing on eBay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ransom. But yeah, I used to fuck with eBay a long time ago when before they started taxing everything. It was great. Made, you know, my ex-wife, she made good money selling clothes. So it's a pretty good thing. But when they started charging taxes and shit, we just stopped doing it. Well, she did anyway. But she had a system going on, and it was pretty good. She made some good money, but I don't really fuck with eBay anymore. I buy stuff from there, but if you can be a seller on there and make good money, I mean, go right ahead. But they're keeping up with the tax. I mean, you're better off fucking selling it in your yard. or selling it on Marketplace or Craigslist and not pay the tax. I mean, they get enough fucking taxes out of us. I mean, goddamn. It's bullshit. I mean, who wants to stop paying taxes after you pay something off? When you pay something off, you shouldn't be paying taxes on it anymore. That's bullshit. I think that's crap, and they're fucking us hard on that shit. We can't own nothing without paying taxes on it. It's crap. I can understand why you're possessing it and paying on it, making payments on it. It's not yours all the way, and you should pay taxes. But nah, fuck all that tax shit. Yeah, shopping online. I don't like to shop online, man. I just don't. I like to be able to feel the product. You know, like this pencil here, for instance, this pencil. I want to see it and feel it and look at it. You know, this is how I like to shop. I usually don't shop online because it seems like every time I do, I always get screwed. It's just, that's why I quit doing it. Uh, yeah, Timu is the worst for it. Worst. And I don't know if you guys know, but this TikTok shop crap is just like Timu. It's nothing but cheap fucking plastic. Cheap plastic. That's all it is. All of it is cheap shit. And it don't last long for shit. I bought a couple of bracelets. Here's one of them that survived. Here's one. I bought a couple of these things to wear because they're pretty cool. But after the first two busted, I decided I would get one more because I like their metal. They're metal. The rubber band usually breaks and the beads just go everywhere. You can't even fucking collect the beads after they pop. So I just carried it. It's supposed to be a good luck charm. It's supposed to bring you fortune and fame and all that shit. So yeah, pencil with lead in it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And you're looking at a picture. There are several pictures of the item, but it's not like picking it up like this cup. Oh, I'm gonna pick this. I might want to buy this cup. Let's see what it does. You can't do that online. You just can't. Fuck all that shit. It's making it where people ain't leaving their houses. I'm doing good, but I don't know how to say your name, bro. It's blah 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 blah. I mean, bro, I'm in America, man. I can't read that. You gotta tell me what your name is so I can call you. I can call you your name. But my name's Captain Greenboy. I've been on YouTube for about a year now. I'm here. I've dug my fucking feet into the ground. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be famous on this motherfucker and to be a huge mentor for the youth. Because sometimes, the young people, they don't have no direction at all. They really don't. And they need somebody to direct them. So I'm pretty much going to be that person, try to be anyway. And, always speaking against the government. Fuck the government. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. And you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm just tired of our government. I think we, the people, need to get together and take this motherfucker over and change some shit. Now, if they want to eliminate me for saying that, that's fine. But, I just fuck the government. Fuck them, and no, I ain't giving them my money any fucking more. Fuck that shit. No. They want to come lock me up, come get me. I don't even give a fuck. Don't care, you guys. Jail is just like being locked up in your bedroom, but you don't have all the amenities you would at home. But I'm to the point now where I don't trust my government. I don't care about the government because they don't care about me. So I don't care about their fucking tax. Now fuck their tax. They can shove it up their assholes. I'm tired of fucking paying it. I'm tired of it. But yeah, I'm here to mentor the youth. I have a lot of young people coming on my channel talking to me, anywhere from fucking the age of 7, 8 to all the way up to the early 20s. These young people just don't have no direction. They don't have, their parents ain't paying them any mind. They're not leading them. They're not guiding them into life. They're not warning them about shit. You know, and it's crazy. So I figured I would step up and help the youth out. Um, I do believe in, you know, fresh starts. When you move and you start over at a new school, you know, that's your chance to be whoever you want to be. You left your old school, you're going on to a new school, and you're the new kid. You actually can, you know, change your name, not the name that you put on your paper and the school has, but you could tell everybody else a new name that you want to be called, because you couldn't do that at your old school. Everybody's like, no, no, that's not your name. No, we're not. I'm not calling you that. So, but I'm on here to mentor the youth. You know, keep them off drugs. Stop. Don't start drinking. Drinking will ruin your fucking life. It ruined my marriage. It really did. You know, she wouldn't quit drinking, and I tried to get her to stop. I was a coach, and she was sneaking behind my back drinking, so I had to get away from it. I just can't. I can't live like that anymore with an abusive alcoholic. It's just not. It's not a healthy environment. Harley, what's up, Harley? I told you I do these lives early in the morning. I had to go to court today. That's why I'm, you know, dressed up, looking good. But yeah, I do these lives sometimes when I'm bored. I'm sitting in a shady spot. I just had my breakfast. I just ate breakfast at the Bojangles, at the Bobo. I had breakfast at the Bobo. But yeah, I figured, you know, all these kids out here, they don't have nobody to look up to. I figured, why not? So I created this character, Captain Greenboy, you know, drug free, alcoholic free. You know, yes, I may curse a little bit. I might have a potty mouth, but you know what? Fucking saying curse words is a lot better than being a drug addicted motherfucker or alcoholic. So go ahead and judge me for cursing. I don't give a fuck at all. It's just a goddamn word. You know, oh, you're taking the Lord's name in vain. I don't give a fuck about that either. Fucking bullshit. I just don't care. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. If you don't like it, you can leave. It's that simple. It's not more simple and elementary than that. But you have to drive to the airport in Charlotte. Well, you're not too far from there. I mean, I'm further away than you are, Harley, but good luck with that. I'm not getting on no planes. Fuck that shit. No. Captain is not flying. I don't have no wings. Do you see any wings or feathers? No. No, so I'm good. Oh, it's an hour. Fuck. For me, it's like 4 hours. Shit. It's like driving from one side of the state to the other side. It's crazy. But, you know, I'm on here early live. I figure why the fuck not. I'm going to go back. When I get done with this one, I'm going to go over to YouTube. Or I am on YouTube. I mean, TikTok. Been going back on TikTok doing lives. You know, hopefully all the haters back down a little bit. If they didn't, oh well. I don't care. But I'm here chilling. I'm about to go fishing. That's what I'm about to do, because it's a good day for it. I'm about to go fishing. I got some worms in the refrigerator. Yep, my worms are in the refrigerator. Yep, sitting right beside the fucking mayonnaise. Yep, yep. Your cousin's going back to England today. Well, I hope y'all had a good time together. If he or she flew from England, y'all have to be close buds. Yeah, I didn't. I was really upset yesterday. I couldn't get myself together. The whole day was fucked. I was upset and pissed. I got a family thing going on that's got me upset, and I just I don't. I'm at wit's end on what to do or how to handle it without going to jail. So I was just really down and out and depressed. So I just didn't want to go on live. I was upset. I just didn't want to. I didn't want you guys to see me like that. I was really upset. So when I got done with all the fucking stupid shit I had to do yesterday, I went to the house and laid down about 5 o'clock. I just laid there listening to depressing music, slow music, and just I was just upset. I still am a little upset, but I was always taught and told from rehabs to fucking court to every goddamn thing that's happened in my life that you have to accept the things you cannot change. And I think that that's one of these situations that I'm not going to be able to change the outcome on it. So I got to just back away, which is going to be hard to do for me. But I can't change the situation, so I can't let myself get upset like I was yesterday. It just ruined the whole fucking day. And to the point where I don't need, fuck. It's just, anyway, I do apologize for not going live last night, but I already warned all you guys that there's a possibility that I might not be there at 10 o'clock. You need to tell them for your own mental health. Huh? Yeah, it's something. I, I, I tell them and I tell them and I tell them, they're just not listening. I can't change anything that's going on. And it's an in-law. It's an in-law. Yeah. It's I want to go over there and fucking rip his head off, but I can't do that. I'll get in a lot of trouble. Anyway, it's my sister's husband. Yeah, I'm about fed up with this motherfucker. I am. And I don't know what to do with myself. And the thing is he's already been lying on me. He's been telling lies on me to my siblings, to my brothers. I have two other brothers that one's older, one's younger. I'm the middle brother, and they were told a bunch of lies that I supposedly said to my sister's husband, which I didn't say. Um, I had said in a text that I want to come over there and straighten this out like adults and knock on the door. I said, I know where you live. I'll come knock on the door. He turned that in to me saying that I'm going to kick the door in. He told my brothers and my sister, I'm guessing my other sister, that I was going to come over there and kick the door in when I never said nothing like that to start with. One, that's a felony. It's a home invasion. Two, I don't tell you that I'm going to do something and then do it. I'm the person that just goes and fucking does it. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to give you no warning. I'm not going to do any of that shit. If it comes up here, I'm not going to tell you. And I have enough balls, which I do, to fucking do it. I will go fucking do it. And yes, I do want to snatch him out of his house, but I can't do that. So, being that said, I'm just going to pretty much leave them the fuck alone. I'm supposed to be going to my niece's. My niece is getting married in September, and this motherfucker's gonna be there. So I'm not. I'm not going to the wedding, and because I know me. I know I'm 53 years old. I know me. I've been knowing who I am since I was 5 years old, and my mindset. I'm not a dummy. I might not be book smart, but I got common sense coming out of fucking every hole in my body. Even my pores. It's coming out my fucking nose, my ears. It's coming out my mouth. It's coming out my asshole. So I've got common sense. Just, I'm full of it. But right now, it's... I'm trying to hold back. I really am. And I'm going to do a good job at holding back. I'm just going to back away and wait till I can say, see, I told you so. My phone has been heating up. And now my fucking charger's like, it's not charging. But yeah, I got this situation going on, and I don't know. I don't know what to fucking do. Damn charger, man. Fucking charger cord is fucked. Damn, why can't they make these cords a little fucking better? Why do we gotta go buy a goddamn 1,000 of them? It's fucking bullshit. But you know, I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm doing these lives. I figured I would do one. I was bored. You just had to get a new cord. Yeah, I just threw one away. Now I got another one that's fucking bad. And now I'm down to my white one, which is dirty and nasty. I don't even know why I got a white one. And they're like $10 a cord, man. And you want to get a good cord, you go spend $30 on a fucking cord, which I just threw my $30 cord away that I bought maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I mean, why the fuck? These cords should last a lifetime. It's just goddamn plastic and fucking wires. So, I mean, I don't understand why they can't build these motherfuckers better than they do. You know, the cord that comes out of the little fucking USB, it needs to be like more secure, more thick, where it don't fucking hang down like, you know, like this, hang down and start pinching. And then look at this shit. Look at that. I mean, come on. We can't do better than that. What, that little bit of plastic right there. That little bit. Why can't we bring this down all the way down to here? That all the way down here. Why can't we have that? Why can't, you know, it's bullshit. And you buy these fucking braided fucking cords that are $30. Damn. Yeah, blew a fuse in your car? Fuck. That motherfucker's pushing out some power. You might want to take the cord and point it out the window and go like that. Maybe it'll shoot lightning. You know, take your cord and sling it like that. Do it like that, Harley. You might shoot fire from it. You know, when your grandkids start acting up, you take your charger and you tap them with it. Like a shock whip. Hold your hand out. They'll be afraid to hold their hand out. They'll be like, come on, Grandma, come on. They know you're going to shock the fuck out of them. Oh, God. Oh. That's hilarious. I think it's some dumb shit. I mean, it just fucking comes to my brain. I don't know. So, you know, I like to share that part of me with the world. Why the fuck not? You know, we need more funny guys in the world. There's too much shit it's really serious. Everything's serious. Man, fuck. Why can't we all get along and joke around and have a big goddamn fire? Shit. Yeah, but I just came back from court. I don't even know what they're gonna do about that shit. A fucking ex-wife trying to get me locked up forever. Yeah. Yeah, you do, Harley. You're like, are you high? Are you high? What's so funny? Are you high? No, not yet. But about to be, I figured I would do this live straight so you can see the difference, because most of the time at night I'm high. So you're getting the unhigh captain. Yeah, I'm still a fucking goober. I still say dumb shit. It just, my mind is more clearer for the dumb shit to come through. So the weed fogs my brain. Yeah, and some of the dumb shit won't come through, but it's there. It's like, oh, I'll just wait till tomorrow. I'll just wait till the morning when he ain't high. Like now. Uh-oh, he's getting up on it. But yeah, I figured I would go down to Atlanta the week of the wedding and just not go to the wedding because, my niece, my brother's daughter, I really wasn't in her life a lot, and we don't really talk. I don't even have her cell phone number. We've never talked on the phone. I didn't see her a whole lot when she was little. There was a big, huge gap where I just stayed away from everybody for like 20 years. I had nothing to do with my siblings. I had nothing to do with my mother. My stepfather, I still kept in my life because, I just respect him for, pushing me into the trade that I'm in now. So I stayed away for a while and I wasn't in her life. And I just feel like with me being there, it'll be awkward for everybody because I'm like the missing family member that showed up out of the blue. And plus, my sister's husband is going to be there, and I have issues with him, and he has issues with me, and we're about to the point where we're going to fight one day. We're going to fight one day. I already know it. And he might kick my ass. I don't care. He is younger than me. I don't care. The thing I'm saying is I'm not backing down. I don't give a fuck how young he is or what he knows. He can know karate and ninjutsu for all I care. I'm still going to take him on. So what? I take a beating. It means that I didn't back down and I wasn't fucking scared. Fuck him. And fuck anybody who wants to get in my face. I'm just like that. If I want to hear what you have to say while you're mad, I'll stay and listen. If I ain't got time for it, I'll walk away. I will walk away before it escalates, before I end up in jail. Yeah, so I have a blackout problem. So I have to pretty much try to stay calm and not let nobody hit me or assault me. It's not good. So let's just say the last time I was assaulted, the other guy ended up in the hospital, and I don't even remember. I don't remember nothing. I just remember arguing and being face to face and nose touching. That's about it. The rest of it is just blank, blank. I don't know what I did, how I did it, or what, but it actually took the law pulling me off this guy. I just, and I didn't really wake up until I didn't realize what had happened until I was sitting in the back of the police car. Yeah. But I did go and apologize to that guy. You know, I went to the hospital and apologized to him, and I tried to tell him, I tried to warn him when, we were face to face, but he didn't want to hear it. But it's all good. I know how to control it now. But what are you gonna do? I'm about to go get my fishing pole and change. This is a nice day to go fishing. I think I just might do that. You driving, Harley? You driving right now to Charlotte, or are you still at the house? I don't know. I'm just curious. Yeah, I had court today. Yeah, it got continued. And you know why it got continued? Because I still owe my lawyer $2,000. Yeah. You're at the house? Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do about this court shit. I mean, I'm going to face whatever they give me. I've never ran. I've always faced all my problems head on. That's just how my grandfather told me to live my life. Don't be scared of nothing. Be responsible for your actions. Think about your actions before you act, which that's one of the things I have a hard time with. So, yeah, my ex-wife's got me all in a bunch of shit, and it's really not fair. I shouldn't even be going to court. You're leaving at 1. Well, I will probably be fishing at 1. Yep. And yeah, I will do some video. Yep. I'm going to take this nice shirt off. I know that. But you won't hardly ever see me dressed up. I'm just not a dress up guy. This is a golf shirt. It's got buttons. I don't like this shit. I don't like the collar. I don't like none of it. But, you got to look presentable. So, I wanted to look nice. I always try to look nice going to court. And I don't have church clothes. So, I just wear a good pair of slacks and this shirt. I got a couple of these shirts. I don't like them, but, I wear them when I have to. But, I just really want to get this family thing straightened out. And I was really trying to be nice. And I had said, I know where you live. All I got to do is come over there and knock on the door. And he took that and told my brothers that I said I was going to kick in his door. Can you believe that shit? He's a master manipulator. Yeah. And not only that, the military has trained him to be that way. So he's really good at it. And he's been in the military for fucking, I don't know, close to 15 years. So he's really good. He's got my sister on a fucking string. She's on a fucking string and just, he runs her life. Nothing's in her name. No vehicles, no house payments, no insurance, no banking account, no debit card. Nothing. Nothing is in my sister's name. Nothing. So if she decides to leave this motherfucker, she won't have nothing. She can't fight for nothing. Yeah. All she can really get is the kids. And with her history of doing drugs and shit, she probably won't get custody of the kids. He probably will. That's one of the reasons why, she don't leave him. But I just, I can't stand him. I can't fucking stand him. I can't fucking stand him. Oh boy. I can't stand this motherfucker. And he won't even face me. He won't even be a man. I was like, be a man, bro. Come over here and be a man. Get in my face. Talk to me. Let's sit down. Let's figure out what happened, what was said, why you're mad, and let's get this straight. Like adults. Let's be nice like adults. That's what I was offering. Not to go over there and kick the fucking door in. That's a felony. That's fucking home invasion. He thinks I'm an idiot. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know the law. I know it pretty well. I mean, I rode beside it for quite a few years when I was younger. So I know about the law. Yeah, them jailhouse lawyers, yeah. They run their mouth. But I don't think I'm going to ever get it resolved. And so I've got to pretty much push them out of my life and just stay away from them altogether. Yeah. And I'm about to move away. Yeah, I'm about to say fuck all of them. Fuck my whole family. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to jet. I'm really close to leaving. I think I'm gonna go down to Georgia and buy a house and leave North Carolina finally. Yeah, I think I'm gonna retire in Georgia. But it won't be Atlanta. It won't be Atlanta. It'll be Athens. Athens, Georgia. Somewhere around where my daughter's gonna be living. I want to be close to her. Yeah, you can't pick family. You sure can't. And I wasn't around when they got married. I wasn't around when they had their kids. I was missing. I was missing in action for like 20 years. I didn't want nothing to do with none of them. None of them. And now they're back in my life. I've got nothing but drama. Nothing but drama. I got my brothers calling me, being upset with me because they think that I said I was going to kick this dude's door in. I never said that. I still have the text too. I never said that. And I told my mother the other day, and she was upset because I was pretty much out of everybody's hair. I'm the black sheep. So instead of being a problem for everybody, I just stayed away. And I'm about to do that again. Yeah, I done told my mother the other day. Yep, as soon as I get my money, I'm fucking leaving. I'm leaving for Georgia. I'm going to go buy a house, and I'm moving all my shit to Georgia. Yep. And she was upset. And you just came back into the family, and you're going to leave me again? I was like, yep, I sure the fuck am. Because I'm not dealing with this bullshit. I'm not dealing with this motherfucking family members. I just ain't dealing with it. Can you hear that music playing, Harley? That's my WhatsApp. That's my daughter texting me. I sent her a bunch of videos from the Comic Con, and we was at Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia Comic Con. It was a lot of fucking people there, man. I would say it was about 100,000 super nerds. Yeah, it's about 100,000, from kids to adults, just fucking nerds everywhere. Goddamn glasses on everybody. Everybody was wearing glasses, but me. I kind of felt like I was out of the loop because I'm not a super nerd, so I started walking around with my fucking glasses on like they were. I was like, okay, I can act like a super nerd. So I put my glasses on. And you can see in a lot of the pictures, I got my captain hat on, and I'm Captain Greenboy at this thing, but I had to put my glasses on because I wanted to look like the rest of everybody. And so everybody think I was a super nerd, which I'm not. I think the reason that I'm not is because I would be dangerous. If I was really smart, I would be dangerous. Yeah, I think that's why the good Lord passed the super nerd smarts by me, because he knew that I was going to be, I'm talking about like take over the world dangerous. Yeah, if I was smart like that, yeah, I would be like one of these super villains that fucking trying to take over the world. Yeah, you're the black sheep too. Yeah, so I'm to the point now where I think I'm just gonna, when I get my money, I'm just gonna just leave. I'm just gonna leave and just stay gone. I should have never came back. Something told me not to come back, but I did for my mother. I haven't seen my mother in like 20 some years. I haven't talked to her or seen her. So I figured I would come back. I really didn't have a choice because my ex-wife, she had everything and I had nothing. So I really didn't have a choice but to go and talk to my mother, see if she'll let me stay in a bedroom because she's got extra room. So, but I am kind of taking care of her and doing shit around the house. The porch is falling apart. I've got all kinds of repairs in the house that need to be done. So I figured I would do all that before I jetted. But I can't do it anymore. I just can't. And I knew when I came back, I just knew. You know, Harley, you know when you know, but you do it anyway. That's basically what I did. I should have just stayed in the street. Yep. Because I can survive now. I'm a survivor. I can live in the street. I know how to stay warm. I know how to stay cool. I know how to fucking hustle money. So, oh, I know how to hustle now. Shit. All my bones say hustle on them. Hustle, hustle. I heard that shit so much growing up. Come on, son, hustle. Hustle for it. Let's go. Hustle, hustle. Fucking heard that shit too much growing up. Stop crying. Here, baby. I'll give you something to cry about. Why are you crying, little sissy baby? Go ahead, keep crying. You better dry that shit up before I give you something to cry about. All that kind of shit. Sissy baby. When you grow up in a military home, it's just, it's raw. It's raw. Yeah. Because you can't be sensitive. You can't, cry or be a little girl. They call you a little girl. Little girlie, you want me to go get you a dress? Put a dress on you? They actually did that to me one time. Yeah. Yeah. I was probably, I don't know, 2 or 3, something like that. And I wouldn't stop crying. And I remember them putting the dress on me. You're a little girl. You should wear a dress. So they put one of my sister's dresses on me, man. It wasn't cool. That alone could have done something to my mental health. You know, what if I'd have liked it? I probably would be gay right now. I don't know. But growing up how I grew up, no child should have to grow up like that. They really shouldn't. And I'll never forget. I'll never forget. A lot of shit stands out like it happened yesterday. Yeah, and my mom's like, "How do you remember all this stuff?" I'm like, "Because I just do. It was dramatic. It's hard to forget." And then even one event, there was one event that happened to me. I totally blocked it out. I didn't even know or realize that I had forgot and blocked this shit out. Your dad was military police? Oh my God. Whew. I bet your household was rough. Strict. Yeah, I had such a dramatic incident one time. I just totally blocked it out. It hit me one night. I was doing live. You left home at 13. Yeah, it's about like what I did. I was probably 14 or 15, somewhere around there. I left the house. Yeah, I left the house walking. Didn't go back. Yep, didn't go back. For years and years, I didn't go back. I worked it all out on my own. Yep. I had a friend let me come stay with him for a while I worked to save some money. I got a vehicle. Well, my stepfather helped me get a vehicle. It was a little truck, a lowrider. So I slept in the back of that truck for almost 2 years. Yep, behind the shop that I worked at. Yep. The old man that was running the shop, he let me run a drop cord from inside the shop to my truck so I could stay warm in the wintertime. When your dad passed, his wife never told you. Oh, that's sad. That's fucked up. I wonder why. You was a carny. Oh, you was traveling around. But still, they still should have told you. That's fucked up. They should have came and found you. Damn, that's what I would have done. I would have found out where the fair or the carnival was and come and found you and told you. If I was your brother, I would have came and told you. But that's fucked up though. My stepfather's still living, but he's not gonna be living long. He's 81. He's on oxygen, so he can't barely breathe. Damn, almost been on here an hour. Fuck, man, an hour goes by fast. Shit, I'm about to do a TikTok live. At least on TikTok, you can make a little bit of money. Even though my money's on TikTok is like $27, and that's for a year, almost a year worth of TikTok. Yeah, you went to school in your late 20s with 3 kids. I know that was hard. I bet there was a lot of times you felt like giving up too. I have a lot of shit in my brain. A lot of shit. You read it in the papers. Oh my God. That is just terrible. To find out your dad is gone by reading it in the papers. Wow. I would be upset about that. Yeah, I would have went straight to her face and asked her why. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you try? About to go to the house and change. About to go fishing. Fishing. And you became a nurse. That's good money right there. I know nurses now make about $20, $30 an hour. That's pretty good. And I heard that if you're in the emergency room nurse, you can make up to $50 an hour, which, give me 10 hours a day. Shit, $50 an hour. I'm down. I really don't like blood, but for that kind of money, I would definitely swallow it. I would deal with it. But I got bored. That's why I'm doing this live. I'm bored out of my fucking mind. That's why I'm about to go fishing. I might go just lay down for a little bit. I don't know. I'll see if Mac has anything to do. I know you make good money. Look at all the stuff you bought. Harley, look at your house. You got a pool. You got a nice fucking lawnmower. You got nice. Your kids drive nice shit. They're respectable. They're clean. I mean, from what I've seen, that tells me that you were a good mom, good grandma. When I called her, she wouldn't. She would talk to me. She was afraid. I wanted money, and I never asked for money. Yeah, that usually when you don't call in a long time and you call out of the blue, oh, they need something. You make over $1,000 a week. Damn. Can I be your man? We can build a little house. Well, I can build a little house for Phil in the backyard. I'll make sure I take care of him. We'll take care of Phil. We won't throw him out completely. Well, thank you, Harley. I appreciate that, sweetie. I know that you're a good person. I knew that from talking to you. I wasn't seeing all your videos. You like to cook. I like to eat. So you cook and I eat. And I'll tell you how good everything is every fucking time. I'm like, damn, this is good. Damn. Can I get some more? This is fucking good. You'll probably have me at 300, 400 pounds. Some of the shit, boy. You like to cook on the grill too? Shit. I'll be sitting right there like a little dog. Can I get a piece? Can I get a piece? Smells real good. Can I get a piece? Come on, just a little piece. Come on! Break me off a piece of chicken. But I'm trying to put my face out there, trying to, be a mentor for the children. A lot of kids don't have no direction. They don't have parents, and a lot of the parents just don't give a fuck. Me, if I busted my cooter for a child, you think I'm just gonna turn my back on it after I got busted up? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. And the moms that do it, I just don't get it. I don't get how you can abandon something that busted you open. I just don't. It fucking hurts, man. It looks like it. I've witnessed it 3 times. Yeah. And my wife did, well, my ex-wife did it all 3 times with no drugs, natural. And I know that fucking shit hurt. And like I'm saying, if I was a woman, I wouldn't have no fucking kids. Now after I seen that shit, I'm like, no, no sex for me. No. You got 2 condoms on? 'Cause no. Oh, you like to bake sweets? Oh, I love sweets. I love everything that's sweet. I love candy. Can you make candy bars? If you can make candy bars, I'm moving in. Ah, I like candy bars. I like chocolate, period. But yeah, I like cakes and pies and fucking bundt cakes and icing. And, if I could have it my way, I'd carry around a bottle of fucking confectionate sugar mixed with water. And I would be like, the drizzle they put on the fucking bow rounds, the confectionate sugar, the icing. I'd carry around a cup of icing. Yeah, I know you had yours all natural. That shit hurts. I know it hurts. It looks like it hurts like a motherfucker. So you know what? If I was a woman, I wouldn't have the kids. No, no. Because they showed us that shit in junior high. And I was fucking scared. What the fuck? So, no kids. I wouldn't have no kids if I was a woman. I'm sorry. No. I'd be scared the whole fucking time carrying it. Oh, I got it. Because they say that it's like dying. When you have birth, it's like dying. It's like you're dying. I don't want to die. And you possibly could die. So, no. No, I wouldn't have no kids. No. I was supposed to be that rich uncle anyway with no children. But I ran across this devil woman, and she made it a point to have children with me to keep me a prisoner. She never thought in a million years that I would ever leave her, but I did. I left her fucking ass. Got tired of her bullshit. I mean, an old dog gets tired of getting beat on. And they're gonna get beat on so much they ain't gonna take it. One day they're either gonna take your head off, bite and tear you up, and bite the shit out of you, or they're gonna break off that chain and run away and never come back. And that's exactly what I did. I broke that chain, bro. When I heard that chain break, shit, I ain't never ran so fast in my fucking life. Even the cops were tripping. They told me to get my shit, boy. I had all my shit loaded in the car. Well, all the shit that I wanted in a matter of 5 minutes. It was like going on a shopping spree. You got so long to fill your buggy. Yeah, that's basically what I did. Filled that motherfucker, filled the car up and jetted. Yeah. They had me in handcuffs too that night. And that dude said, I told him, I said, all I want to do is leave. I'm just trying to leave. I'm just leaving. I just want to leave. She assaulted me. Oh, she hit you. Oh, we got to do a report. I was like, no, we ain't got to do no report. I just want to leave. And then the sergeant showed up, which, I knew this sergeant. Um, I had a few run-ins with her before with domestic. Not run-ins. She was really nice. She knew the deal. She knew I was being abused. She kept telling me, kept giving me cards to the homeless shelter and to caseworkers and stuff like that, to go talk to somebody, but I never would. I was afraid. So she had me hostage. So I finally got away from her. And then when I did, she acted like she didn't even know me. Yeah, acted like she didn't even know me. Threw me to the cops, narked on me, ratted me out to the cops, and I didn't really do shit. It wasn't even my gun. She set me up. Somebody put her up to it. I just ain't figured that part out yet. I'm guessing her boyfriend. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Her boyfriend put her up to it. But she sold the house, sold just about all the furniture and shit out of the house, and moved with my son. I don't even know where they are. Don't have no clue where they are. I guess one day maybe my autistic son will be tired of her shit and want to move out. He did tell my daughter that he wanted to talk to me, so I don't know. But all you can do is hope for the best. But I'm about to hope to catch some fish because I'm about to go fishing. Fuck, I might even do a live on it. But I'm thinking, who wants to see somebody fishing? I mean, I see a bunch, not a bunch, but I've seen a couple of lives where people are fishing. I just, it didn't interest me. The thing is when I go through the lives and I see certain lives and how they do and what they're doing and lights and stuff that they're doing, I kind of learn from other people. But, if I don't like a live, I'm not going to go do a live like that. No, if I don't like it, if it don't interest me, I'm not doing it. You watch fishing. I just, you know what? I'm just not a good fisherman. And you're putting worms on your hook, and you're rinsing your hands in the lake water, and then you're touching your phone, and that right there alone, just this, and before you know it, your phone smells like fish and nasty swamp pond water. So that's one of the reasons I don't do that. But I've tried to do lives at drag strip. Hardly anybody shows up, so I probably won't be doing that again. I know the NHRA is coming in September, and I'm gonna be there. It's a 3-day event, but I'm gonna be there just for Saturday because the weekend a weekend ticket is like $200, and Friday is just test and tune, and there's a concert and a car show. So yes, I want to go to the car show, but I'm thinking about just going Friday and not Saturday because it'll be less people. Because a whole lot of people don't show up during test and tune. So I figured I could get my good videos during that and try to do a live. I'll walk around and, I'm going to try. But I don't know when is the next time I'm going to Rockingham. I don't know. Last time I went, I was disappointed. I was really disappointed. Yeah. There's too many fucking people standing at the starting line. Too many people. You can't even get videos of the cars doing their burnouts. Nothing. So, the last time I was there, I paid $35 to get in, and it wasn't all that. I felt like I wasted my money. Yep, wasted my money. So, some probation officers. Popo. We got the Popo going on. They're backing in here in their fucking trucks. Probation officers. They come to get breakfast. Man, they don't hardly do shit. Look at him coming up here to fucking sit and do nothing. I, I remember one of them. Oh shit, he used to be a cop. Hmm. Well, from a cop to a probation officer, I guess it's a lot easier. Instead of chasing assholes, you're dealing with them after they get caught. I guess that is an easier job, I'm guessing. I don't know. I would never work in law enforcement. Never. I just wouldn't do it. I would go in the military if I had a chance, but I blew that chance long time ago. And I really wish that I should have went. I should have went in because right about now I'll be getting a fat check every month. And I'm still hustling in construction. Which, you know, I love what I do. It's a good hustle. Um, I do enjoy talking to people and doing my work. But, I don't know. Fuck. I'm about to get off of here. I got to turn the camera around so I can smoke. Y'all can look out there. First time smoking this morning. First time. It's really relaxing, you know, and smoking weed has a lot of good benefits. I mean, it's about to be legal here in North Carolina. They're going to vote on it again in November. So hopefully this time, it, somebody has to see the money that this fucking shit is going to generate. And they're putting a 27% tax on it. That is fucking crazy. All that money isn't going to the state. They got certain departments that the money's going to go to, like health, mental health, you know, stuff like that. I'm about to drive. I'm about to drive down the road, down the road, down the road, drive down the road. Road trip. Yeah, I can't wait. I had a good time driving to Atlanta. It was pretty cool. This time I'm gonna take my buddy and we're gonna help my daughter move and we're gonna go down there and have a good time. I've seen a couple clubs down there in Atlanta. I'm gonna go down there all dressed up, see if I can't, you know, have a good time. It's a hotel bar too, so, or a hotel club. The club is under the hotel, which is really fucking cool. But parking sucks in Atlanta. Parking sucks. If you want to park, it's like $5 an hour. That is fucking crazy. That's just crazy. I gotta get all this fucking... For some odd reason, I always end up with loose change in my man purse. I throw it in there, and then it builds up. And I got like $50 in change in my man bag. Yeah. Got my good old medication. Oh, I gotta get this pen out of there before it gets destroyed. Damn. Got my Captain America pen. Captain America. Yeah, let's get it on. But my daughter gave me this. She bought it for me at one of the Comic Cons. I got a hat that I've been putting these pins on because, you know, I love Marvel and DC Comics, and I love all that shit. So I'm not doing this right now. Fuck this shit. I'm not. No. I don't feel like fucking taking all that change out of there. I just don't care. I don't even know why I look. It bothers the fuck out of me. So I'm like, let's do something. Look, pin with no top on it. Yeah. And my Captain America pin. I think I'm going to stick it right there on my man bag. Yeah, let's do that. Look at there. That is fucking awesome. Look at that shit. Da, da, da. It's Captain America. Look, this is my man bag. Yep. It says DeWalt on the other side. Yeah, DeWalt. DeWalt. Yeah. This is a bag for a drill, tool bag. I turned it into a man purse. Look, I'm already sweating and I ain't got no fucking bag. Shit. Ooh, I forgot I got this. Ooh, look at this. Caramel popcorn. Damn, it smells so fucking good. God. Look at this shit. Ooh, popcorn. Handcrafted small batch popcorn. It's fucking delicious. This is good. GH Greeters. It's fucking good. Starting to fucking sweat. What's up, you guys? Like, subscribe to this channel. We'll talk about what the fuck ever. Whatever you want to talk about. Carry on a conversation. All right, you fuckers. About to head to the house. Do I look cool, Harley? I try to look cool. It was a real bad thing when I was in high school. Fuck. There were some mornings that I would dip my head. I'd put my head underneath the damn, in the tub, underneath the spigot in the tub. Wet my whole head so it'd be right. So I wouldn't have no bed head. Yeah. You just don't know, silly girl. Let me get a couple beers in me. Oh, it's on then. It's on. If I can fucking walk and talk, it's gonna be on. Because I will walk right up to anybody and talk shit. And I'm telling Michael, I'm like, now Michael, I said, we're going to go in here and play some pool, and have a couple beers. I said, so we're not hitting anybody tonight. We're not doing that. I said, if you feel like that I've got myself in a sticky situation, just come over there and grab me by the arm and say, come on, Chris, let's go. Or Captain, come on, Captain, before it really gets bad. You know what I'm saying? But when I get a buzz on it, it's ridiculous. It gets worse. Yeah. It gets way worse. Shit. And I just took, I don't know, I just gave my neighbor a 6-pack of beer. And I got tired of looking at it in my fucking refrigerator. So I was like, yo, David, you want this beer? He's like, yeah, I'll take that beer. He asked me, he said, is it free? I said, yeah, it's free, motherfucker. I said, what the fuck? I said, here, just consider me buying you a drink for 6 nights. So, and Michael bought most of that beer, and I just fucking don't care for beer, so I gave it to the neighbor. I forgot I should have took it to Michael, but I didn't. I'm about to leave from this motherfucker, about to go to the house. I've been on here an hour and 15 minutes already. Damn, seems like it just goes by so fucking fast. And I want to smoke. It's gonna be alright, young lady. Everybody's got problems. Everybody. If you sit there and say out your mouth that you don't have no problems and your life is great, you're full of shit. Yeah, you're full of shit. You don't want people to know the truth. Those are the ones you got to worry about. The ones that lie about their life. Yeah, you worry about them motherfuckers. Because they're sketchy. If they're going to lie about their life, they're going to lie about everything in it. And they're definitely going to lie to you. Yep, I'm about to go fishing. I think I am. Yep, I think I am. I'm going to hang out at the Lowe's first, right there in Aberdeen. Yeah, head to Aberdeen and do some fishing. I found some good fishing spots. It's always relaxing too. I feel like I need it. From yesterday was just a terrible day for me. God, it was bad. I just fucking didn't even know where I was at. I was that upset. I just don't know what to do with this situation. I have not a fucking clue. I'm 53 years old, and you think that I could come up with some kind of solution to this problem, but I can't. I just can't. All that's coming to my mind is breaking the law, which I'm not going to do because you shouldn't break the law. But the thought is there. Speaking of the devil, fucking sheriff right there. Look at there. Speaking of the fucking devil. You see what I'm saying? Speaking of the fucking devil, man. He just come around the fucking corner. Fucking sheriff. Look at that shit. See, you start talking about the devil and you start talking negative, and they just pop up out of nowhere. See? I can't believe it. I'm sitting here chilling, doing this live, talking about the law, and then the motherfucker shows up. That is just, that's crazy. And that's usually how the world works. What's up, Brad? What's going on, bro? Go ahead and like, subscribe to this channel. I do it live at night, 10 o'clock. I didn't do it last night because I was upset, but I'm there most of the nights. Me missing the night is rare, but go ahead and like, subscribe. Check out my content. If you like drag racing, I hang out at Rockham Drag Strip a lot, and I do classic cars, Corvettes, Camaros, Mustangs. I'm a Ford guy, so I do a lot of walk around videos of nice cars, go to car shows, stuff like that. Really trying to be on the scene. I'm trying to be, famous and be a mentor for the young people. So, how old are you, Brad, if you're still there? How old are you, brother? I'm going to guess 18. You're about 18 years old. That's my guess. 37? Damn, I was way off. Fuck. Okay, so you're a grown man. You got any kids, bro? Because I'm a dad. I raised 3 kids. Well, 4 actually. 3 of them were mine, and the other one was a stepchild. But that, I would say, that was the greatest. Other than the abuse I was taking just about daily, being a dad was one of the best things I ever did in my life. Still am doing. I'm helping my daughter. My daughter is back in my life, which I'm happy for. But look, there's the sheriff right there. Look, sheriff. Damn it. Sheriff, look. Look, see? It's the sheriff. Sheriff. Yeah. I was just talking about the fucking devil and he showed the fuck up. That's usually what happens. So whenever you guys start talking, it's like the universe just clicks on what you're saying, how you're feeling. It's weird. It's like some kind of spiritual being is listening to you. Just fucking, we were just talking about law, and then the one shows up. That says don't talk about gold bricks falling from the sky. Yeah, talk positive. You know, yes, you're going to pass that test. Yes, you're going to get that job. Yes, you're going to go to the grocery store, and what you want to buy is going to be there because you're thinking positive. Everything happens positively. So if you think positive, positive will come into your life. Good things will come to you. Especially if you, out of the kindness of your heart, do nice shit for people. Especially the elders. I mean, come on. They're having a hard fucking time. They're having a harder time than we are. They can't work. And they still have to hustle their money and spread out their Social Security check to afford gas and their medicine. Bad boys. Bad boys, bad boys. I know, right? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, I'm a big cop fan. Live PD. I was in front of the fucking TV every night. Live PD. And then, because of BLM, they cut that shit off. I was like, that's not cool because there were white people on there too getting in trouble. I mean, it wasn't just all black. It was Hispanic. It was fucking Habibs. It was goddamn Haitians, fucking white people, black people. Everybody breaks the law. I didn't understand why they took the show off. I just didn't understand that part. I'm like, what does that got to do with BLM? What? Which I didn't agree with that shit either. And I was right. It turned out to be a terrorist organization. Yeah, a terrorist organization. Yeah. I mean, come on. But, I'm 53 years old. Rooster, what's up, bro? I've been trying to do these lives in the daytime because I knew your ass is sitting at home doing nothing. Healing. Playing video games, watching TV, trying to take care of the baby. I'm pretty much summed it up, huh? Yep. I got that shit summed up. I know exactly what the fuck you're doing. If you ain't working, you're at home helping. And you're hurt. So, I'm trying to do these lives for you, Rooster. Just for you, bro. No, you're not at the house. Where you better be at the doctor's office. Look, this girl named, she don't know how to back. She Completely could have went the other way around without having to do a 3-point turn. You got it, girl. Some people just don't know how to drive. She going to hit the curve? Nope. Yep, I'm about to go fishing. You're at the doctor's? Who said you were home? You're at the doctor's. That's good. Make sure that they fill your medicine. You got your pain meds and shit. Good luck with that shit, bro. I told you, man. I'm going to ship you that bubble. I'm going to get that bubble for you to get in. I want you to get in it. 23 hours a day. You get in that bubble. And you'll be just fine, Rooster. Got her license at Walmart. Yeah, well, this was a young lady. She could have been every bit of 18 or 19. It'll hit her one day, the best route, the best way to back in, pull out, what the fuck ever. Look, I said pull out. Let's pull out. No fucking kids. No children. Well, that's good, Rooster. Damn. But, you know, I didn't have nothing scheduled for today, so I figured this would be a fuck off day. So I'm doing this live. Man, I've been on here an hour and a half already. Fucking A. But I'm doing this live. I will do one tonight. I do apologize for last night. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling good. Doctor said it's healing nice. That's good. You know why he said it's healing nice? Because you paid your bill. Like, this is not healing too good. We need more money. More money will make you heal better. That's why the doctor's saying it's healing nice. But you gotta listen, bro. You gotta listen to the doctor, man. But I'm gonna get that bubble. I'm gonna buy that bubble for you. I'm gonna put you in it. Yep. You're going in a bubble. As soon as you heal. As soon as you can do 10 push-ups. You probably can't do push-ups now. You probably can't do them after you heal either. Depending on how your shoulder is. But bro, you have been in a lot of accidents. You have been on here since day one with me, Rooster. And from that day, you have you've been sick, sick like you've had the flu or some shit. And then you fell down the fucking stairs. And then after you did that, you and hurt your ribs or something when you fell. It hurt your back. You fell down the stairs. Okay. Then you hurt your fucking arm or break your arm changing a fucking tire. Then you fucking what else did you do? The lawnmower. Yeah, the lawnmower rolled over on you. And then and then you got too many end-ins, bro. You need to go and get in a bubble. I'm going to buy one for you and send it to you. Yeah, you got to email me your address in Burlington. I'll mail it to you. And I want you to get in it. Now, I'm not buying it for my health. I'm buying it for yours. You're just, man, you're like my buddy Michael, accident prone, like really bad. Michael has been through so much goddamn shit with hospitals and surgeries. I can't believe he's still fucking alive. He ain't fucking Frankenstein. I don't know. I just come on here and run my mouth and talk shit. You guys want to listen to it, you can. If you don't, you don't. You don't have to. I'm trying to make myself known out there in the world, and you can't do it sitting at home. So I figured I would make a presence. Captain Greenboy's here, mentoring the young people. Their parents ain't doing it. Somebody's got to do it for, the generation that's going to be looking over everything when I'm 80 and 90. Yeah, so I figured I would at least help try. Since the parents ain't doing it anymore, parents don't even know where their fucking kids are or what they're doing online or anything. If they have a boyfriend, if they're sexually active, if they're doing drugs, they don't fucking know shit about their own children. This is because they're too busy working. Ooh, that's a nice Mustang. I can't wait to get my Mustang. What was my worst accident, Brad? You mean in a vehicle? You mean in a vehicle, right? Or just period? If it's just period, I almost had my toe cut off when I was like 6. I was 5 or 6. I hurt my back. Um, I've been in a couple wrecks. Any type? Shit. Well, when I was a kid, there was a place we used to go to called Moon Lake, and the water was crystal clear blue. You could see all the way to the deep end, and you could actually see the seaweed growing underneath the water in the deepest part. The water was that clear. Well, a lot of people would go down there and drink and bust bottles and leave their trash because it was just what they did back in the 70s. But I remember going there, and I love the water now. I love the water. But that's good, Rooster. I'm glad you got stronger medicine. But my mom's boyfriend decided to take us out there because they were going to drink beer and hang out and do, the young people thing. And I went running and jumped into that water. I was the first one in it. As soon as we got there, we got out the car and ran and jumped in the fucking water and landed on a bottle that was busted. It was the bottom of the fucking bottle, and it had a fucking shard about that long sticking off the end of the bottom of the bottle. You know, the drink bottles we used to have back then? Everything was in glass. And it sliced my toe nearly off. Yeah. The fucking toe was off the bone. I could see the bone. I seen my toe bone. Yeah. And my toe had come off the bone, the skin part, and was hanging by a chunk of skin. Yeah. And it was very dramatic for me, and I was like maybe 5 or 6, something like that. But that was the worst one. I would say, as far as automobile accidents, I've had 2. I'll tell you the first one, and then I'll tell you the second one. The first accident I had a lifted Chevrolet. It was really lifted. It was really high. It had big tires on it. I mean, you could drive this thing through a fucking river, and the water wouldn't even hit the fucking truck uh, the water wouldn't hit the truck nowhere. It was lifted that high. It had big, nice tires and rims on it. It was a nice looking truck. It was a 2015 Chevrolet Silverado, 4-door truck, 4-wheel drive. I had it jacked up 12 inches, had big tires on it and all that shit. Okay, well, I'm late for an estimate, and I'm sitting at the light on a major highway, and you have secondary roads that go across the highway with a light. So I'm sitting there at the light. I'm late for my fucking estimate, which is my money. So as soon as it turns green, I jumped on it like racing. I hit the gas. And as soon as I got out there into the middle of the road, I get broadsided by a 750i BMW. Now, the 750i is a big goddamn fucking car. And it weighs a lot. So that car hit broadside of me. And the car never hit the truck. It just hit the frame, ripped 2 tires off one side, sent me spinning. I spun into a 360 spin and knocked off the side of the road, and ripped 2 tires off the truck, totaled the truck because the BMW hit the frame of the truck. It didn't hit the truck, it hit the frame. It dented it in about 1.25 inches. That's how hard he hit me. I can't believe that I survived, to tell you the truth. That's how he hit me, doing about 65 miles an hour. And it was really dramatic. But luckily, I had my seatbelt on, and he didn't hit the truck. He just hit the frame. If I'd have been a little lower, if I'd have been a regular sized Silverado truck, I probably would have died. Yeah, in that wreck. Because it was right in the fucking door. I mean, it was in the middle of the two doors. It was a four-door truck, so it was right in the middle of the two doors. Half on the driver's side and half on the back door truck. So um, it was a lot. And the insurance company totaled the truck out, which, I understood, but they wouldn't let me have my rims and tires. I didn't understand that. They wouldn't let me take nothing off the truck, the lift kit, any of that shit that I paid for. But they did give me an insurance check for the truck and for um, the lifted kit. They didn't give me no money for the rims and tires, which it's about $6,000, $7,000. But I did get a check for the truck, and it actually had me scared to drive again. So it took me a minute to get back in the vehicle, but there was another incident. We moved to Tennessee. We moved to Knoxville, Tennessee. It's up in the mountains, and this is around Christmas time. Um, I had to go buy a piece of shit car to get around in because the car we drove to Tennessee in broke down, and it was going to cost more to have it fixed. Pretty much need a new engine. So I just went and got another piece of shit run around car, and this car would cut off every now and then. It just cut off, and then when it would cut off, there's no power steering. There's no steering at all. There's the fucking steering wheel locks up on this car. So it was December 22nd. It was right before Christmas, and we had been shopping for toys, and we were looking for this one certain toy. I think it was the Elmo toy, the Elmo doll. But my wife was like, let's drive to the next town over and check the Walmart and the stores there, toy stores there, and see if we can't find this Elmo. So we were going from Sevierville, Tennessee to Maryville, Tennessee, down the back roads. No guards along the road. If you even go over the white line just a little bit, you're going down a hill, down a mountain. So the roads were icy. It had just iced and snowed like the night before, and we were going through the back roads, which hadn't been scraped yet. So here, me, my wife, my ex-wife, she's pregnant in the front. I'm driving, and my two daughters are in the back seat. So the car decides to cut off in a turn. Yeah, in a turn, an icy turn up in the mountains between Sevierville and Maryville. Well, anyway, the car cut off. I couldn't get it started before we hit the white line. I just wasn't fast enough, and steering wheel locked up, and we just kept going straight in a curve. Went down the mountain about, I don't know, it was about 500 yards. It was a good distance. It felt like half a mile that we went down the mountain. I thought we were dead. I thought we were going to drive off the mountain, because at the end of the mountain was a cliff. It was a 250-foot drop. Yeah, where the mountain just dropped off. Luckily for me, they dug a fire ditch right before. It was like 10 or 15 yards before you got to the cliff. They had a fire ditch. It was just freshly done, fire ditch, and this ditch was about 3 foot deep. It was about 3 foot deep by 2 foot wide, something like that. And I hit that ditch hard. I bent the steering wheel. That's how hard I hit that ditch. But if it wasn't for that ditch, I would have went over the fucking edge of that cliff, and I would have dropped to my death at 250 feet. Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy when you got two little girls in the back seat. And they were standing up the whole time we were going down the hill. They were standing up in their seats, holding on to our seats. Yeah. And my ex-wife ended up in the floor. She was pregnant, broke her nose. Luckily, I was able to get out of the car and make sure everybody was all right. And luckily, because this is the boonies now, Tennessee, luckily somebody seen us go over the edge of the road. If we wouldn't have had someone seen us go over the edge of the road, I couldn't have got back up to the road. It was that steep and that slick with leaves and ice and rocks. I couldn't. There was no way. Plus, my fucking ankle was twisted at the time. But yeah, I was very lucky. Very lucky that there was somebody behind us. They called the fire department. They had to come in and do a rescue because we were so far down the mountain. They had to rappel down to where we were. Um, my wife and the kids they got carried out by a basket one at a time because I told you the side of the mountain was slick and ice. So the kids loved it. They thought it was just fun, a fair ride. But myself, I didn't use the basket because I knew how to rappel. So I just climbed the rope all the way up to the top with a sprained ankle. Even though they were suggesting otherwise, I'm like, look, guys, I'm not a fucking pussy here now. Just give me the fucking rope and let's be on our way. So, because it took longer for the fucking basket to get pulled up than it did for me to fucking just climb myself up with the rope. Yeah, it was scary. It was really scary. I've told that story so many times. But yeah, Harley, I was in a bad spot. You're getting ready to leave out the airport. If you go live at 10, I will see you then. Have a good day. Take a nap. Thanks, Harley. Well, have a safe trip, sweetie. Yeah, I was lucky someone seen me. And that's what the guy that seen me said, and that's what the fire department said, because I could have been trapped down there, and it was freezing cold. We didn't have no blankets or nothing. So, no water, no snacks, nothing. So, I probably, would have died. We probably could have froze to death. But I was so glad someone was behind me. I know they were tripping when they see me go over the edge of that fucking road. Because you can't ride the white line. No. You don't even want to touch the white line because it'll suck you off the road quick. But Knoxville was nice. Everybody was nice. The fire department was great. They did it real fast and in a quick fashion. So I did thank all them. And I thank God that I didn't lose me and my family. But I'm chilling, just chilling, about to go take me a nap. I don't know, might go fishing. Ain't been fishing in a while. But you remember God killed him. He wouldn't do what he was supposed to do. Tonight, I know we got Jezebel. All right, Harley, drive safe, sweetie. I will be on tonight. I apologize for last night, but I will be on tonight. I just didn't want to get on, in that mood I was in. I couldn't do it. I was really upset. About the jet, though. Man, I almost been on here for 2 fucking hours. Wow. That's a long time. But I'm about to jet. I'm about to go to the house. Put my seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. It's always safe to be safe. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, you guys. It was nice talking to y'all. Whoever hasn't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Check out my damn content. And I'll see you guys tonight at 10. Harley, be safe, drive safe, and be careful out there for the fucking idiots. Charlotte is terrible for traffic. So good luck with that. I'll see all you guys tonight at 10. All right. Peace. I'm a cool motherfucker.